Hello, YouTube. It's Teacher Nick here from LTN Education. Learn with Teacher Nick. You know what it is. It's education for innovation. All right. So today I'm going to be hooking you up with an awesome Excel trick that is going to save you a whole lot of time. All right. So if you have a to-do list that you are working through with your team, normally you want to keep track of what you've done and what you have not done. So what I've done is I've created a typical to-do list that anybody should have right now. For instance, on my to-do list, on your to-do list, you should have some like liking this video, subscribing to this channel, making a video request if you want me to explain something to you, getting your family to subscribe, getting your family to like, getting your friends to like, getting your friends to subscribe, getting your colleagues to like, colleagues to subscribe, and following Teacher Nick on all social media platforms. By the way, we are also available on Facebook. Search Learn with Teacher Nick. All right. And last humble request, ladies and gentlemen, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. All right, let's get right to it. So let's say this is your to-do list, right? This is a list of things that you got to do. So normally people will be like, so if I've done this, then I'm gonna go and highlight like that. All right, if I've done this, I'm gonna go highlight. If I've done that, I'm gonna go and highlight that. So it's always a two-step operation. What if I were to tell you that how can make this a one-step operation? But first, there's a little bit of formatting that you're going to have to do. But after that, every time you need to check something off, you just click once. Wouldn't that be nice? Let's get to it. Let's get all of this away. So here, I'm going to insert checkbox. Yes, you hear right. So you're going to find this on the developer tab. Obviously, the developer tab is not always going to be there. So if it's not there, you're going to need to right click and go to custom ribbon, and then you're going to have to select it from the list. So let me just take it off. So you can see, normally it's going to be like this in most people's Excel sheet. So what you need to do is right click on any of these tabs and go to customize the ribbon, and then you go and look for developer. There it is, and then check it, and then you say okay. Then you're going to have the developer tab there. All right. Then after that, you click the developer tab. So I see I've already selected where I want to put my table. Well, it doesn't really matter. Then I'm going to go there and go to form controls, and I want that. So I want that over there, the checkbox. And then you're going to need to draw the checkbox. Just make sure that you don't draw the checkbox to fill the entire space, because you're going to need to be able to click on this cell. So I'm going to make my checkbox that big so that I'll be able to click on the side here. Okay. And then click next to the text there, and then press delete on your computer to remove that and put whatever you want. So I'm going to just put done. All right. So now that it's done, see, the reason why I left this portion empty is because I want to be able to click this cell. Because if I don't, if I come here, this is going to change the hand, which means now it's hyperlink sort of. So it's the thing that I want to click there. All right. So this space I'm leaving it so that I can still be able to do this operation. So I'm going to drag that down, apply it throughout. So now that's that. All right. So if that part is done, let's do this. Yeah, yeah, done. But then again, you might want to have some color, or maybe not color. You want this to be stretched through to say that it has been done. Because at the moment, it doesn't show anything here, but the check here does say this part is done. So you can change the color of the text or the color of the cell. Okay, so let's go. So you want to format this in such a way that when I check this box, I need to see some changes here. You see the color is going to change to green, or it's going to change to red, or whatever colors you want to have on it. All right. So the first thing that you're going to have to do is to link this box with this cell. Just because the checkbox is in this cell, it doesn't mean that it's linked. So you know that it's linking these two will ensure that the value of this cell will be known. Because at the moment, if I click here, we don't know what the value of this cell is. It's empty. But if I click here, you can see the value of this cell is this, like the video. So what is the value of this cell? Because here we just have a button on top, but we don't know the value of this button that we have here. All right, so now we're gonna go and right click on the checkbox. Unfortunately, now we're gonna have to do what I'm about to do now on each and every button that we have here. So we got 10. This process, I'm gonna start now. We're gonna repeat it 10 times. So you're gonna go to Format Control, and then when you get there, and then you click in there, and then you go back and click there. See, that's why I left it the space. If you don't leave the space, you're gonna have to. So you're gonna go and click there and then say okay. So that one is linked, and then you come back to this one, and then you go properties, and then you click there, and then you come back, click there. In case you're wondering, how do I know that it's linked? If you press there, you can see it says true. So if I click there now, I know the value of this says true. Don't worry, I know it doesn't look good now, but we're gonna sort it out. So it's false. All right. So we've already done that one. So we're gonna go ahead and do that one. Change that. Click there. Okay. So that one, it's a tedious process. But I show you, you do this once and you do it right, it's gonna be worth it. Believe you me, it's gonna be worth it. So go there. All right. Properties. Right. Again. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. All right. Now that is done. So when you click any of these, they're going to. So if it's checked, it's true. If not, But now we don't want to see those words behind there. So we can solve that with ease. Just highlight all of these. And you can see the background here is white. So I'm just going to end everything there. I'm going to make the font color white so that they disappear in the background. So now you don't see them. But when I click here, the value of this font is set false. If I check this, the value is true. You can see now there's a difference there. Now, next thing we're going to do, we are going to format this now. Here we go. So we're going to go and say conditional formatting, and I'm going to clear any rules that I might have had before on the entire sheet. So there are no rules. We're going to create a new rule. And then we're going to use a formula for this rule. So what are we going to say? If this cell contains true, I want this cell, the entire cell, to be highlighted. I'm going to format it now. I want this format to be applied. I'm going to make it green. Green like green light, you can go. In fact, not the font, I want to keep the font black, or I can keep the font white, just want to be creative. And then I want the fill to be green. Let me see, can you see the height? One color, they complement each other. So the fill is green. Okay, we don't see. Let me make the font black. So the fill is green. Let's see. So this house going to look. All right. So I'm gonna go and say okay. All right. So I've done my formatting. So when I click here now, oh, it formats everything. So I need to format this one by one. Oh my God. So I need to go there and change this. Let's go formatting, and we're gonna go to manage rules. This is the rule that we created. All right. So I'm going to edit this rule, and I'm gonna remove this dollar sign and leave only that. So I only want the to change. So let's see, apply again. Let's go apply now. There we go. 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 So your checkbox is done. So this is what you're doing. Then your checkbox done. So this is what I was doing. So done, done, done until everything is great. All right. So I'm hoping that you enjoyed this video and you actually learned something out of this video. And if you did, please, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. Peace out.